Would you give out juice points like Jeff was?
I don't, but it'd be a heck of an idea. We talk about effort all the time. We point it out. I mean, I just listen to what Jeff talked about. I went up to Bernardrick the other day. I'd love it. I mean, just the fact that elevating everybody around him, I think that's huge for Bernardrick. I think it's huge for the linebackers, for the defense. I think it's huge for the offense. Just to see somebody that excited to be out there with an opportunity to get better.
Coach Mullen talked in the spring, and we saw it some with the 2 tight end sets. I mean, obviously you've coached them all and coached them several years, but does that kind of change the way you coach them, or still the same technique, same steps?
There's some variance to it. I mean, shoot, if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. So I mean, there's some different things that are going on, and what it's done is it's tried to specialize. What Malcolm's skill set is different than Rufus's skill set. Brandon's skill set's different than Christian's skill set. So what it does is it kind of makes you focus as a coach. How am I going to put Malcolm in the best position to be successful? How am I going to put Rufus in the best positions to be successful? So I guess you could say it's changed from that standpoint. But the basic things are what you do, blocking and tackling, and that's unless your name's Camp, Stag, or Rockney.
Is it more challenging or fun to have so many different skill sets, as you mentioned, because that's a wide variety of guys out there?
Well, to me, I love it because outside of Tyler Russell, the people who have to know the most of what's going on are the tight ends. They're not really tight ends. They're wide receivers, they're running backs, they're offensive linemen. They protect, they're in the run game, they got routes, they got to recognize coverages, blitzes, fronts. I mean, you have to be a special individual to sit in my meeting room.
How much? I mean, this looks like you got the most depth at tight end. I think 5 scholarship guys at tight end. I mean, it gives you some.
6.
6. Okay, so that
Yeah.
gives you a lot of options.
I ran out of fingers.
The fact that you've had to count is better than it has.
It's a lot better than it's been in the past. That's for sure. There's a lot of depth there, and there's not a lot of experience.
Right.
But there's a lot of depth, and I love the room. I love the potential in the room. Thankful for 29 practices before we got to kick off when it counts.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about this last night. The most experienced guy in the room is Malcolm. He's missed half the year, his 2 years.
Yeah.
For the unfortunate things.
Yeah.
So you went from a 6-year guy and Marcus, who had been around and played in every SEC stadium, had success against all of them, to a little less experience. But it is a deep position, and it's finally a nice problem to have.